I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in, okay? I know you guys are probably trying to get all your Thursday cooking together, which I am too, but I am going to do this review for Real Housewives of Potomac. What's up, Lady D? I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you helping out in the chat, okay? Yeah, we got a review to do, though. Let me take this down real fast. Welcome, everybody. Lady D from Seattle, Washington. If you want to, you can drop your city and state into the chat, and I will give you a shout out real quick, you guys. Trying to keep up with everything. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are talking about Real Housewives of Potomac Sunday night's episode, right? Sunday night, because we had Real Housewives of Potomac and we had Married to Medicine, and both of them I thought was excellent. Okay, what's up, Pacino? I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, take a break. Y'all can either turn me on and listen to me in the background while you do your cornbread dressing. I got to do my cornbread dressing right after this. I have to get my cornbread together. But come on in, everybody. What's up, Tasha? Nice to see you. Listen, Real Housewives of Potomac is doing this thing. They almost had 600,000 views on Sunday night, it's going up. The numbers are going up. What's up, Sharon? What's up, Lena? Welcome. Sharon from Jersey, New Jersey. And Lena is from Peoria, Illinois. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's up, Review Hour? I see you. So yeah, the views are going up in numbers. Almost 600,000 viewers on Sunday night. That's a big deal. What's up, Baby Peaches? And so we're going to talk about it. I had made a post on my IG to alert everybody that I was doing the live. And y'all see the title. I called it Mia Be Lying, and she be lying without shame too. But someone said if Mia wasn't lying, that this season would not be good because her lies are very entertaining. Okay. I can't say that you're wrong. These lies are doing some things. At this point, I think that her cast is done with her, though. At least two people, right? Yeah, these two people, Giselle and Ashley, have come out and said, I cannot tolerate Mia and her lies anymore. And I think a lot of them are afraid that she is provoking Gordon and then, coming onto the show and sharing all of these crazy stories. So we are going to talk about it, but I need y'all to hit my like button first. Please and thank you. What's up, my argument? Hit my like button. Make sure you are a subscriber if you are not already. And yeah, we're just going to get it started. You guys will come in and catch up as we go, okay? Let me put my picture up. Okay, let me put my picture up. What's up, Ginger? Anywho, let's go. So y'all, it starts with this G&A event. Y'all may remember the G&A is a business with Giselle and Ashley. They started it last season, and that is where Kiana had got herself hit in the head. Well, she didn't get herself hit in the head. Deborah, Ashley's friend, had hit her in the head with a champagne bottle like it was 1986 or something, okay? This was supposed to be this real highbrow event, and Deborah decided to wait it out. And when the camera started wrapping, even though there were still cameras there was still security there, the whole nine, Deborah had went over to actually come after Candace, who was very pregnant at the time. And Kiana jumped in the middle of it, and she ended up getting hit in the head with a bottle. Split her head wide open. Apparently there was a very good plastic surgeon on duty, and they were able to get it so that it didn't look so bad, but it's still there. And she is suing Deborah for several $1,000,000, and chances are she won't get it. But, it's the principality of the whole thing, right? You can't go around hitting people in the head with bottles. Didn't a brat do several years in the pen for hitting a woman in the head with a champagne bottle? I'm surprised that girl didn't get arrested. But either way, moving on, this is a new GNA event. This is what I meant to say. So in that first one, they were trying to do fashion and exercise and stuff like that. In this one, they have abandoned fashion altogether, and they are focusing on health and fitness. No one in that group is about health or fitness, in my opinion. Maybe Ashley is, but everybody else isn't. But they did show up to support everyone except for Karen. Karen is at the house, meditating, praying, trying to bring in all the good energy from the gods so that she could face this court case that is coming up. But Giselle and Ashley got really good support this time around from the rest of the ladies. Even their respective others showed up, like TJ, for instance. He seems like he is being a staple on the show. TJ is Stacy's man, but he showed up to support. And they all ended up exercising for a little bit. Ashley ended up singing. Ashley's voice is absolutely horrible. I'm sorry. I have no room to talk, Chuck. I do try to sing a lot, but I have no room to talk. G&A stands for Giselle and Ashley. And I don't know, they are just trying their best. They're trying their best to do this small business and keep a storyline going, because that's really all it's for. Keep a storyline going. But since Giselle's father passed away, she said she wants to focus more on health. And she's making a lot of these events about her father and brain cancer awareness. Okay. But the biggest thing that happened in this GNA event that was on a rooftop where everybody was sweating it out to the oldies, exercising and whatnot, is Miss Mia decides to sidebar the group and have this wacky ass conversation. What's up, Miss Tina? Nice to see you. And have this wacky ass conversation with all the girls about how her estranged husband, Gordon, is back in mania. He's experiencing a manic episode, is what she tells the girls, and said that it was so bad that Ink, the man she is sleeping with down the hall from her husband, decided to break up with her. She said, anytime Gordon have these episodes, he is unaware of what it does to me, what it does to Ink, my boyfriend, and then she said last, what it does to our children. The children should have been first and like up front, like the first thing out of your mouth. But she said what it does to me and to Ink. And right then and there, I said, Mia, baby, go back to the writing room, go back to the drawing board and do this all over again. You done fucked up. You done just messed up. I hope you know that. And while she's telling the story, saying that Ink is talking about he don't want to be with her anymore, Giselle and Ashley are giving her a face like, bitch, what? Like they are pissed. They're trying to console her, but at the same time, they're upset. In confessional, Giselle said, listen, I don't know what the hell Mia is trying to do. I don't know what type of narrative she's trying to sow, but I don't like it. It's not cute. It's not entertaining. She was hot. Okay. And she said, leave me out of it. Okay. Keep me out of the chat. I don't want to be a part of this shit. Ashley pretty much said the same thing. She said, I have a whole new version of Mia. Like who I thought she was is not who she is. And I don't even know if I want to know this Mia. Like I don't trust it. Either way, everybody in the group is more on the side of Gordon and saying there's something wrong with Mia and how she's bringing these stories to the group, especially being that she said on that reunion stage, tried to man up, you know what I'm saying? Woman up, boss up, and said, I don't care what happens with Gordon. I will always be by his side. I will always support him, right? He is the father of my children, and I understand he's having this health crisis. And she should have stuck with that, because what she's doing right now is absolutely just, she gets nothing. She gets nothing. It's horrible. It makes her look like a horrible human being, period. A horrible mama and a horrible human being. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. I see you, Sonia. I think it's Ronia. What's up? What's up? Come on in. But anyway, that is pretty much how the scene ends. Well, actually, that's not how it ends. They also ended up doing a prayer for Karen. Giselle said that she needed to channel her inner first lady, and she did a really nice prayer for Karen and her court date coming up. They all know that Karen is scared out of her boots. Okay, she's lost a lot of weight. She's not eating. She's not sleeping. And, she's not drinking anything. Everybody said every time she goes to an event, she makes sure that she is drinking water or ginger ale or coffee. So people are, their heart is with Karen. Giselle said in her prayer that she wants God to cover her, make sure that it's the best outcome, and that Karen learns what she needs to learn from this. Okay. So I think Giselle's being a friend to Karen right now, but we are going to move on to Ashley. Ashley is celebrating a moment. Come on in, everybody. I hope y'all got an opportunity to see Real Housewives of Potomac. It's actually really good this season. We're missing Robin. I don't think anybody misses her. We're also missing Candace. And I have to admit, I think that it definitely would have gotten bumped up just a little bit with Candace and the new baby. But those new girls are bringing it. Stacy, Jazzy, Kiana. Who else did I leave out? Is that the three? The new girls are bringing it. They have really solid storylines. So I like the new ladies. But anyway, we are at home with Ashley. Ashley is making a cake with her sons for, I think, her 36th birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And then her uncle shows up, her mama's brother, his wife, and also her mother. And they are having a very much made for television conversation about Michael, because y'all know that Ashley's going through this divorce, a divorce we all thought was fake. I did not for one second think that Ashley would make it all the way to divorce court and sign anybody's papers, but she's letting her family know that this is a very hard process for her. I think she might have squeezed out a tear to let them know that it's almost at the finish line, and she didn't know what life was going to be like without Michael. And now she's kind of fearful of the other side of things. And her uncle said, listen, Michael's going to remind you every time he sees you that you made the right choice. So don't feel bad for him. Cut it out with the crying and all the rest of that BS. And by the way, you have small children, so you have a whole lot of years with Michael because of those kids. Okay, so he reminded her of that. And then Ashley's, I guess it's her aunt-in-law. Her aunt-in-law definitely did a little sucker punch to Michael on the show. And I do believe that this is what Michael was trying to sue Candace for, if I'm not mistaken, 2 seasons back, because he didn't want Candace to disparage him on the show. But Ashley's aunt-in-law said, Ashley, you were a child when you met Michael. Let's not forget that. You're a grown woman now, but you were a child. And she was basically saying it like you were underage. Swear to God. And she said that Michael was a nasty ass old man, period. Okay, so be happy that you're getting from under that man's thumb and live the rest of your years the way you're supposed to live them, and not with that old ass man. Okay. They tried to make Ashley feel good about herself. Like, well, Ashley, he done lost a good thing and all that stuff. And Ashley was quick to clear it up. She was like, look, Michael don't miss me. He's moved on. He's moved on. He's having a lot of fun. He's doing exactly what a billionaire would do. Okay. He does not want to be hemmed up with a bunch of rules. And he told your ass that when he was married. He said, listen, if this is how it's going to be, I might as well be divorced, because there's no reason for me to be in this world with all this money and trying to, abide by all of these crazy ass rules. I wouldn't be where I am today if I was if I wasn't a rule breaker. Okay. Let's see what you got to say. I miss Candace, but not Robin. Yeah, a lot of people don't miss Robin. I agree. Let's see. Ink did not look good as he responded to the son who greeted him with a hug. That's what kids do, in my opinion. Well, let's get to that. Y'all know that Ink said on camera that he believes that Jeremiah is his. Jeremiah is is Gordon and Mia's son. And that is the fight right now. So he wants a blood test. He wants a blood test to determine it's his. And you know what happens? Sometimes you don't want to, put everything into something. You don't want to like really start loving that child. He might have fear around it until he knows where to put him. You know what I'm saying? So, but when the son did come up to him to hug him, it was pretty, it stopped my heart too. I saw it and I thought, oh my God, like that little boy, you can tell really likes ink, may even love ink, but ink was holding himself like, oh my God, I don't know how to handle this moment. But I did see it, child. I know exactly what you're talking about. And the camera caught it too. They're catching all of these moments. In my opinion, Ashley needs to keep these kids off the countertops. Well, y'all know Ashley is half and half. It's either going to be the kids or the cats, okay? Ashley's half and half. Ashley made a joke in this episode saying that Stacy was a little too white bread for her. And when I tell you, I had to fall out on the damn floor. I was like, Ashley, you didn't even get a black scent until your third season. You were so damn whitewashed. And I kid you not, I remember listening to Ashley one day and thinking, where did that accent come from? Has she been spending too much time with her mama? Y'all know that's true. Ashley was completely whitewashed. But anyway, Ashley feels like she is one up on Stacy. And I was like, Stacy, for all intents and purposes, Stacy has that, news anchor voice, but I think that Stacy knows she's black, child. Ashley, I saw what you tried to do there. That wasn't funny. It was, but it wasn't. Anyway, Ashley says she's on the other side now and she don't care what anybody thinks. Okay. I'm gonna have to say that singing voice though keeps you on, the white bread side, ma'am. Anyway, after Ashley celebrates her little birthday at home and she, tries to slight Michael, her and the family, for about a couple of minutes, then we get this scene with Mia. She had picked up ink from the airport. Okay, so after telling the girls earlier in the episode that she had been, that her and excuse me, I think I said Gordon, but her and Ink had broken up, that Ink had given her the boot because he didn't want to deal with her and Gordon's shenanigans. It felt like it was just a few days. Apparently he comes and visits every Friday. And she was on her way to the airport to pick him up. He goes from Atlanta on down to the Maryland area. She went to pick him up, moved over to the passenger seat. He took over driving. They were in the car, basically talking about Gordon. And he was like, I know it's going to be all good later. Gordon is the type of person he'll pop off on you and then he'll come back in like, hey, buddy, what's going on? So he said, I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, he ain't breaking nothing up over here. We good. Okay. In confessional, though, the producers was like, what is this all about? Because now the producers are basically calling me a drama queen. They were like, you just said that you guys took a break. So what do you consider a break? Because it feels like it was just a day or two. And Mia was tongue-tied. She was caught off guard for the first time ever because this girl really loves to lie. Okay. Thank you guys. Hit my like button. Hit the like button. Keep coming in. We are talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. So she finally gets tongue-tied and she said, a break is whatever you make it, okay? It can be a day, an hour, 2 minutes. It's whatever you make it at the end of the day. So in other words, Mia, you didn't take a break, because if this is what it was when you told the girls, then y'all were fine then. You did all this crying. You had people rubbing your leg, hugging you, telling you that they're sorry for you, the whole nine, and it turned out to be a bunch of bull. All right. So what else y'all got? Mia be lying for real. That should be her name. In fact, well, I'll get to that in a second. Mia is a big liar. It is just what it is. She should have kept that little story to her friend Jacqueline and not shared it with the group. But I understand what she's doing. Okay. We also had a scene from Karen. Karen, you can tell, is nervous as hell about this court case. She's really, really nervous. But she wasn't so nervous that she didn't ask the producers if they mic'd up her lawyer or not. She wants to make sure that she does not leak any information to this show before she has a chance to handle it in court. So she is doing what she needs to do in that regard. but she is nervous. She says she has a good lawyer, and at the end of the day, y'all can ask her whatever you want to on the show, producers, cast, whomever. She says she knows how to handle the girls, and she will never put herself in jeopardy by talking about her case on the show. Okay. And she's really good at that. But now we are at Wendy's birthday party. Did you catch how Mia and Jacqueline ended their phone call? Hi, I'm Liv. What happened, Liv? I heard her say, I'm going to pick up my man or whatever. And she was like, okay, girl, I don't know if I saw anything else. Tell me what you meant by that. Poor Mia can't help herself. She certainly can't. Mia is a hot ass mess. Tell me what you meant by that, Liv. But they are at the birthday party for Wendy. Wendy's having her second birthday party, and it happens to be on Ashley's exact birthday. Okay. It's on Ashley's real birthday. So, oh, Mia said, bye, baby. Well, we all know that Jacqueline and Mia have dipped in each other's lady pond. Everybody knows it. They've shared it with the group. They've done it in front of the group, apparently, when they were in a shower. I think they were in Miami, and Giselle ended up seeing them soaping each other down in the shower. It's a lot. It's a lot. But Mia is not ashamed that she is, out there. She said she enjoys the feels, no matter who she gets them from, men or women or whomever. So she lets people know that she's out there and she's happy about it, or she's good with it. But anyway, they are at Wendy's birthday party. Wendy is having a second birthday party on the show, and this time she has asked her husband's family, Eddie's family, to come and help her celebrate. This is a big milestone for Wendy, being it's her 40th birthday, and also for the first time in many, 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 many moons, it looks like Eddie's side of the family is willing to break bread with them, extend an olive branch, and try to know them and the children a little bit. Because she said they weren't at her wedding. They have not participated in anything that had to do with her children, including their birth. And she's just said, at the end of the day, we didn't think that we'd ever see them again. And they've, I guess, dogged Wendy at every turn, wherever they live. Is it Nigeria that she's from? Wherever they are in Nigeria, she said that they speak really, really poorly of her and Eddie, and they just didn't expect there to ever be a Hail Mary with the family. But now they are here. They're breaking bread. They're doing a kumbaya. And Wendy decides to have this huge ass party. I don't even know how many thousands it cost. She is on this lake, though, and she is supposed to make an entrance into the party on a boat, on this small boat, and it has like a little car frame. Anyway, whoever's driving the boat does not know how to drive it or dock it, and they ended up spinning the boat in circles and driving farther out into the water than the actual party was. Okay, so everybody's sitting there watching this girl look like she's about to drive onto the other side of the island because whoever is in the boat can't steer it properly. Anyway, I thought that shit was funny. It was embarrassing as hell. Imagine trying to do this grand entry to your birthday party and having it go that awry. Okay, it was messy. But she ended up laughing it off. She took it in stride. She didn't make a big deal out of it. I did think that she was very pretty. I think that that Wendy, I like this Wendy. Wendy first season was a little hard. She was overbearing, but this Wendy, I love it. She is more relaxed, and she knows how to read the girls when they come for her, especially Giselle. So I did give Wendy a little bit of, I thought Wendy was going to do too much with Giselle this season when they decided to be friendlier. I was like, I don't know, this feels very one-sided, but Wendy absolutely is still holding her ground, and she's not letting anybody come for her. And I like that. I like that part. But anyway, when Wendy finally makes it to the damn party, I don't know how long she was out there, but it looked like she was out there for a minute, probably at least 15 to 20 minutes. She finally makes it up to her party. And, she's walking around, making sure that everybody is seated where they're supposed to be. Eddie's family is where they're supposed to be. She was like, I don't want them someplace else. They should be seated here with me. Mia walks in with ink. So now the entire group is like, girl, didn't you just tell us that you and ink were on the outs? And here you are with this little man walking around this party. So they're, again, like thinking Mia's a liar. She's a liar in almost damn it everything. Wendy's mama actually has a sit down with Mia, and they talked about Mia calling her a witch or calling her a bird, making it seem like, she can, I guess, shapeshift or something. And they did a little apology. It wasn't really anything. Karen and Ray shows up finally to a party. Karen said that she was happy to be a part of an event that was at court because she's been at home just worried sick about everything. But her and Ray look really, really good together. I have to say, sometimes when you see Ray and he's sitting down, he looks like he's just like withdrawn, like a little old raisin or something. But when he is standing up and walking beside Karen, that man looks good. Okay, he's dressed all in white, and he's quick. He laughs. He has a good sense of humor. He's everything. I just think that his parts don't work, and so Karen might be out there, because she's a little younger, so she, feel like she got a little more life left. But I don't know. Maybe Ray has lost complete interest, or his parts don't work, and so him and Karen kind of I think they have an open marriage. Honestly, I think that Ray's only thing is Karen's not supposed to embarrass him. All right, that's it. But he was having a good time at the party, and I like it. Speaking of parts, the other big thing that happened at this party is TJ, Stacy's boyfriend. If y'all don't know, TJ is voluntarily not using his parts. He said that he's going to keep his stuff in his pants until it's time for marriage. But we have all been questioning TJ since we saw him on the screen. Since before we saw him on the screen, we were questioning TJ. But right now, we had an opportunity to see that TJ is really a queen. He is a queen, 100%. He cussed Stacy out something fierce in front of the entire group. Okay, in front of the entire group. It was so embarrassing. And she looked so hurt. She looked so hurt, like she didn't know what to do. But Stacy is at this party and she is having a damn good time. She is here, there, everywhere, talking to everybody. And I thought that, her boyfriend TJ was doing the same. You would have thought that he would have just walked up to her and been like, hey girl, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute, right? Be the man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happens like that. I know me and my husband, if we're at a party, sometimes we'll separate. I'll just walk up to him and be like, what's going on? Or he'll walk up to me. TJ, on the other hand, thought that Stacy was supposed to be at his side the whole time, or at the very minimum checking in on him when he was out doing things. This is a man who is an actor, who should know how to handle himself, right? Know how to network, all the things. But they went their separate ways. They ended up finding each other when they sit at the table because they have these name tags. And Stacy's being cute, like, oh, there you go. I was looking for you. And he was like, no, you weren't, because I saw you everywhere except with me. If you were going to bring me here and, move around, then what the hell you bring me here for? And then he said some shit like, do better. And Stacy put her hand on his arm to probably let him know your voice is out of control. And then he snatched his arm and said, don't touch me. I told you about that. Don't do that. Now everybody is sitting there drinking their drink and looking at Stacy and TJ like, what what is going on? Okay. Y'all said unemployed actor energy. Unemployed actor energy. Baby, he was nasty. And Stacy is just like, she freezes like, oh my God, what is this? Now, TJ and Stacy are still together because they just went to an event. I think they were on Watch What Happens Live, maybe last weekend. So they're still together, but that was really unexpected. And Ashley ends up saying, in a confessional, she said, yeah, uh, I thought things were bad before, but this takes the fucking cake. And she was with Michael. So that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Michael is a horrendous person. He's running around here grabbing penises and God knows what else. And you got this one, TJ is sitting here cussing everybody out because he looks like he would prefer a penis. I don't know. Y'all talk to me in the comments. TJ might as well have something else going on, just not with Stacy. He may, but that was giving, it was given the kind of energy that says he's not satisfied. It was giving not satisfied energy. Even if he was upset, the fact that he couldn't handle his anger at that group setting, knowing damn well they're all on TV and there for the first time, was really, really wild. Maybe if they were in the house together with each, just alone and they were cussing each other out or he said something, snarky, that would be one thing. But in a group setting felt really, really off and different. She needs to really leave him alone. He told her, I'm warning you. That's what he said. He said, don't touch me. I told you. And yeah, he did say, I'm warning you. And she just I was like, oh my gosh. But everybody across the table and even Ray, I mean, what is going on here? What is going on here? So that was just nasty and ugly. Anyway, we'll see what happens next, child. But right now, he has shown himself to be the queen of RHOP. He is the queen, okay? He may become the grande dame after this, okay? If Karen gets, sent away to the pokey, TJ can take the crown for a little bit. So anyway, let's talk about this final scene. The girls ended up having a ponderosa, all the girls, and it looks like Stacy had to leave TJ yet again. She left him again to film a scene with just the girls. And when they're sitting there, they decide to ask Mia, what the hell is going on, child? Because just a little earlier, you was telling us that you and Ink were on the brink. What's going on? You had us consoling you. We all felt bad, right? And Mia has the nerve to say, if I think actually they told her you were on a yacht taking pictures with Ink and Gordon. You guys look like y'all were having a fine time. So what is it? Why do you always lie, basically? And she said, if I wanted to hang out with the fathers with an S of my two children, I will. And that is when everybody said, the fathers, fathers with an S, because you told us that Gordon was your children's father. So Mia, which is it? Every single time Mia is going to end this show with a cliffhanger. She is going to be the cliffhanger every single solitary time. And she was this episode. And if she comes back in the next episode, what was this, episode 8? If she comes back in episode 9 and tell us that Ink is Jeremiah's father, child, I'm going to be fit to be tied. At this point, she is a mess. That's right. Grand Dame TJ. Grand Dame TJ. He was definitely giving Grand Dame energy, child. I kid you not. Karen didn't even know. All the girls have been coming for her crown, and she has been swatting them off like flies. It's going to be TJ who sits there and take it, okay? But anyway, that is how it ended, and it was a mess, a hot ass mess. Mia be lying. Mia, who literally said, I know who the father of my child is. I know who the father of my child is. I had a, whatever she said, procedure. And she said, I had to use Gordon's sperm. And I know that I got pregnant with that child and it was Gordon's baby. And now she is admitting that she did get pregnant with Ink's child. Okay. Talking about Gordon had told her medical information. She admits that she did have Ink's baby. And if Ink really wants a child, I would assume that that would be, kind of hurtful for him. That's number one. And number two, now it looks like she is trying to imply that she did have two children or have a child with a different father in this marriage. So nasty work, Mia, nasty work. But that's it, y'all. That was the show. I liked it. I thought it was a good episode. I would give it I give it like an 8 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. We'll see what happens next week. We'll see what happens next week. That's pretty much it, though. I will be back with a review for Married to Medicine. They did their, I think it's first season episode for season 11. I think it's season 11. So I'll be back for that. And I'll probably be cooking when I do that one because I got to make sure I'm on the ball for things, okay? But you guys, I appreciate y'all for coming in and watching. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all hit my like button on your way out. Follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY, okay? I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you to all my mods, too. Thank y'all.